Greetings, beautiful people. Welcome back to Earth's Medicine, where we explore the healing wonders of Mother Earth with a Jamaican flavor. If you're new here and you like to learn about the medicinal uses of plants that are grown in Jamaica, then consider subscribing. It's totally free, and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss our next upload. In today's video, we're going to be looking at cotton plants, which are widely used in folklore medicine across various cultures to treat a host of ailments. So keep watching to find out more. Okay, so you're now looking at a plant that we Jamaicans commonly refer to as a cotton tree, wild cotton, or white cotton bush. In other parts of the world, it is commonly referred to as a cotton plant, among other common names. It is a part of the Gossypium genus, and it belongs to the Malvaceae plant family, which happens to be the same family as hibiscus. Now, there are about 40 species of cotton plants, which can be found growing mainly in tropical and subtropical regions around the world. But only 4 of these species are grown for their cotton fiber, and they are Gossypium hirsutum, Gossypium barbadense, Gossypium herbaceum, and Gossypium arboreum. So, in case you're wondering, yes, this is where we actually get cotton balls and cotton t-shirts from. Here in Jamaica, we have a number of cotton tree species growing wildly and organically, but please don't confuse this cotton tree with this one, which is the famous Jamaican silk cotton tree, which is believed to be the home of quote-unquote duppies, a word that we Jamaicans use to refer to ghosts. Cotton plants can be shrubs or small trees, and depending on the species, or if they are wild or cultivated, they can grow between 2 to 6 meters in height. These are the leaves. They are broad, and depending on the species, they're usually between 3 to 7 lobed, but sometimes some of the leaves can be a mixture of lobed or unlobed. The leaves are alternately arranged on the stems, and the petiole, which is the part that connects the leaves to the stems, is long. These are the flower buds. They are called squares, and they usually grow for a few weeks before yellow flowers appear. The flowers open in the mornings, and by the second day they change to a pinkish color, and then later on they dry up and fall off the plant. Then they're going to be replaced by the fruits. This is one of the fruits. It's called a ball, and it can have between 24 to 50 seeds. When the fruits reach maturity, they're going to split open, and the cotton within expands a lot in a white fluffy mass. As I had mentioned before, here in Jamaica we have a number of cotton species, and according to some literature, probably all of them are used similarly. It is said that a leaf decoction is useful for colds, and that back in the days an emulsion of the seeds was also used for colds and for dysentery, and that a leaf infusion was used for diarrhea, and this was also used topically for insect bites. It was also said that the oil was useful for helping to get rid of spots and the freckles, and that the leaves were steeped in vinegar and applied topically for headaches. Now, in other cultures, Gossypium hirsutum was said to be useful for a lot of different ailments. It was useful for pain, also as a tonic to calm the nerves, for headaches, and for migraines. People use the seeds for bronchitis, diarrhea, dysentery, hemorrhage, swelling, urinary diseases, ulceration of the female organs, epilepsy, and as a snake poison antidote. The seed decoction was given in intermittent fever. The seeds and flowers were made into a poultice, and people use this topically for burns. The leaf juice and seed decoction was useful for dysentery. The seeds and roots were useful for nasal polyps and uterine fibroids. The flowers were used as a diuretic. They were also said to be useful for making dry or sore skin more soft or less painful, and for a type of anxiety that causes people to worry a lot that they're going to become seriously ill. They call those kind of people hypochondriacs. The root decoction was said to be useful for asthma, diarrhea, and dysentery. And people use the root bark for promoting breast milk production. For fungal infections, people use the seed coat extract. And it was said that the plant was useful for things like menstrual disorders and to help with menopausal symptoms, also to help with inducing labor. It was said that people use the leaves, roots, and seeds of Gossypium herbaceum to speed up labor and to help stimulate menstruation. That they use the root maceration for strengthening newborn babies and to help with children who had rickets. The juice of the heated unripe fruit was said to be useful topically for an earache, and people chewed on the root for a snake bite. The root was also said to be useful for stimulating one's appetite and for helping with heart palpitations. It was also useful as a tonic and to help control vomiting. The fruit was made into a powder and placed on the head for fungal infections, and the stem juice was useful for an ear infection or ear inflammation. Gossypium barbadensis stem bark is said to be useful for strengthening the womb. The leaves of the red variety are said to be useful for high blood pressure, abdominal cramps, and pain. Also issues with menstruation and other female-related issues. The leaf juice infusion is said to be useful for skin rashes. And the juice from macerated leaves is used topically for itchy skin. The juice from crushed seeds is given to babies for thrush. And the seed fibers are used for diarrhea and the thrush and are used topically to make a dressing for wounds. That's it for now, guys. I hope you found the information valuable, and I'll see you in the next video.